Hello, and welcome back to more of Pokemon Legends Arceus. So, you might notice at the bottom, I still don't have those middle slots filled. And the reason for that is, Bulbapedia has never been up when I've been looking for it in the entire past week. I've checked it like 5 times today. So, maybe eventually I will have those slots filled in, but in the meantime, they're gonna be open. It's unfortunate, but that's how it's gonna sit. Actually, probably a better thing to do. Those 3 on the left are permanent party members. So I'll just leave them at that. I'll just do it that way. Alright then. The last time we did a whole bunch of side quests, and now I think it's time to actually move forward on our actual main quest. I don't think there's any side quests we can do at the moment. So I'm gonna just address the item storage thingy and then move forward. Or it seems I already have. Okay. I'm gonna jump over to the farm. Okay, they've harvested. Thanks for the apricorns. Let's see. Be awesome if they can harvest rocks for me, but since that's not the case, berry harvest. Huh. Special berries. Special ones. This one. Sure. 1 TK? I have that. I can do that. I'll have to remember to save up for that. In the meantime, we're off to the front gate. Mass outbreak of Ghastly, or it could just move up here. Snowfield's Camp. My word, it's rather chilly here, isn't it? That's you made it safe and sound in any case. Very few venture to these alabaster icelands. Apart from Tauhuo leading the odd supply corps excursion to gather materials. But the Survey Corps, of course, must go anywhere the Pokemon are found. From what I gather, Ice Peak Arena, where you'll find Avalugg, is rather far off, I'm afraid. Doubtless this mission to tackle Avalugg will be another dangerous one. Learn all that you can from Irida and Adaman to try to keep yourself safe. Luke, brisk out here, isn't it? How aren't you freezing? She was bothered by the volcano, right? But she's not bothered by this place. Freezing? I'm practically sweating. You think this is bad? Just wait. This is nothing compared to where we're headed. You know, I'm beginning to think the problem between us isn't a Diamond Clan thing or a Pearl Clan thing. It's just a you and me thing. We'll never see eye to eye on anything, will we? I don't see how we could, as long as you and your clan cling to your vision of an almighty Sinnoh that reigns over time. Forgive my bluntness, but if such a being even does exist, it's certainly not almighty Sinnoh. Yes, believe what you want. Just tell us where we have to go. We're headed to see my teacher, and he's only ever found in one place. Which is? You're talking about that Garrick fellow, right? Where do we find him? At Havelog's legacy, obviously. Where else but a great mass of ice could have meant when I said we'd be headed somewhere even colder? Where else indeed? Ready to go, Luke? Sure, stomp off without me. This is why I can't stand people who only care about whether time is passing them by. I'll see you at Avalog's legacy, Luke. Take care on your way. Oh, this is a fun place. Okay. They got one over there, and one up there. Snow Point Temple. Yay. We got a request up there, too. Okay. That is a bird mite. Ah, finally caught that Swino. Oh, that's a Rufflet. Fine. Ow. Ow. And now Quillfish can evolve. Yay! Overquill. Knew it! The unusual rock staring out over across the snowfields. Now to get just find a Pokeball that can actually catch that thing. There we go. Okay. I find it funny. Diamond Clan values time, right? So all their houses are right next to each other, and the Pearl Clan values space, so their houses are way spread out. Well, that was a real slog fighting those through those miserable icy winds to reach this desolate bit of nowhere. Well done, us. This gentleman is Avalug's warden and my most honorable teacher, Garrick. Show some respect, Adaman. Let's begin with some proper introductions. I am Garrick. I serve as one of the Pearl Clan's wardens. And you must be Luke, right? One of the Galaxy team. Answer me this, would you? On what grounds do you come here seeking to quell Lord Avalug? I was commanded to. This leads to my next question. What is wrong with him being frenzied? I don't know. Then I have another question. Setting aside any orders, what is it your heart tells you to do? I don't know. Our mighty Lord of the Tundra, Avalug, has done nothing to trouble any person or Pokemon. Sir, please try to keep your cool. For now, indeed, Avalug's causing no trouble. But aren't we also duty bound to free our people from living in fear that such a colossal Pokemon might wreak havoc, might begin to wreak havoc at any moment? We are. There's certainly some logic to that. But if that is what you hope to accomplish, then we must judge whether this child is up to the task. Who cares about grandstanding? Let's get to battling. Let's start. My musculature is as hard and unyielding as ice. Think you can manage to break through? Considering my party members are fire, and fighting, I think we'll be fine. That said, I'm going to immediately switch to one of them. Oh, that's fun. Glalie and Frostlass. I don't think I'm going to get the chance to voluntarily switch. Yep, goodbye Porygon 2. We'll go to Rapidash. Flame Wheel. Goodbye. X, huh? That's why I didn't send out, Typhlosion. So, yeah. That was fast. Outstanding! I'm tough as an iceberg, but you smashed me through and through. I suppose you can all get on with it now. This one's alright. Thank you, sir. Some may still have their doubts about a stranger like Luke, but I'll vouch for him. Then if you insist on quelling Avalug's frenzy, you'll want to claim some of that eternal ice he likes and bring it to my lord's seat. Good luck. Eternal ice, is it? For that you'll need to be able to fly, which means you need Braviary. Long story short, you gotta seek out a young lady named Sabi. Tell the long story long. If you're not saving any time if we wasted puzzling out what you mean. Then Avalug, one of the Pearl Clan's lords? Seems a bit odd for me to do the talking. But fine, listen up. This Eternal Ice stuff can be found atop Avalug's legacy here. But to get there, you'll need my clan's help. Not even Sneasler can climb this surface, let alone a person like you or me. You're going to have to approach it by air, with Braviary's help. Eric once managed to climb nearly to the top of Avalug's legacy, I'll have you know. He made it to within 6 feet of the top. Height makes right, or at least height. And, about Sabi, how do I put it? Even when she's not flying with Braviary, she's got her head in the clouds. Well, you'll understand once you meet her. Head towards Snow Point Temple, and you'll probably come across her sooner or later. What? Sabi! My clairvoyance told me that I'd lead you on the chase. That's a new Braviary. Think you can reach me? I see what you meant about Sabi, but why would she be up there? Seems you better focus on pursuing Warden Sabi, and let me focus on my workout while I still can. Hello, my name's Sabi. Nice to meet you, Luke. Same to you. I've heard about you. You're super talented, right? I bet you're gonna be fun to play with. I know why you're here, too. You want Braviary's help so you can quell Avalug's frenzy, don't you? Well, you'll get it. If you can catch me first. Let's go, Braviary! Catch up to Sabi. Wherever she might... Oh, my goodness. When is Craig ever gonna show up? I came to set up another base camp, but I don't spy Craig from the construction corps. I told him to meet me near the base of the falls here in Alabaster, Iceland, so where is he? He's not the type to usually get lost, so I'm honestly a bit worried. Well, there's, several waterfalls here. Do me a favor, would you find Craig for me? Oh, hey, it's a snowbird. Put the hole in the ground. Ow. Oh, hey, Mischievous. What is that thing? Zorua! Interesting. There we go, we got Unknown Surprise. I caught a Blissey. And a normal Lucario. There we go. I need to scale the frozen falls. Oh hey, what do you know? Unknown why. Luke! You made it all the way up here in this cold. But the question is, did you catch me? Or did I let myself get caught? Oh, and one more thing. Am I even really clairvoyant? No idea. No one but me could really know, right? Anyway, the challenge continues. The next stop of our merry choices, Chase is Snow Point Temple, all the way at the other end of the region. The real question here is, am I really having fun playing with you, or am I bored? Let's go, Braviary! Hi again, Luke. It's nice having someone new out here to play with. Safety in numbers or something like that. Anyway, here's Snow Point Temple. I've opened the front door for you. Just a little more chasing left for you to do. But the real question here is, am I really having fun playing with you, or am I bored? I heard what Warden Sabi said. If you have Warden Sabi's approval to enter, then by all means do so. But be warned, those who cannot solve the temple's puzzles won't get very far within. I've heard that the trick is to pay attention to which way the stone statues are looking. Come to think of it, I believe the statues have some sort of pattern on their chests, too. Let's see how creative Game Freak was. There are 3 panels fitted to the door. Each panel has a pattern carved into it. There are faint traces of the words carved on the door as well. Where do the statues gaze? Which panel will you press first? Never mind. Ice is closest, then steel, then rock. Rock. Steel. And then ice. Okay, but what's the spot that was down below? This is an alright puzzle. Not fantastic, but it's alright. Steel. Ice. Rock. Steel, ice, rock. One comes over to here. Ice. Steel, ice, rock, ice. Steel. Rock. Steel, ice, rock, ice, steel. Rock. Heal. Ice. Rock. Ice. Heal. Rock. I guess I've been caught, so we're nearly done. That's no fun. Hey, remember my clairvoyance? It showed me something else. I saw you flying with Braviary. Do you think that'll come to pass? I'll make sure it does. Well, however the future turns out, flying with Braviary isn't easy. If you really want to be able to fly high in the sky, prove to me you're strong enough. Gonna take us on? Yep. Now get ready, because here come Rhyperior, Magmortar, and Electivire. All three of them, go! All three at once. Oh, that's fun. Let's see, we'll go with... Well, I don't really have anything that's great against any of them, huh? We'll go start with this on Flamethrower. And goodbye. Ow. Yeah, I saw that one coming. Fight you with Rollout. Goodbye. And then goes Seclusion. Aerocross. Rock Smash. Ow. Rock Smash. Ow. Overquill. Aqua Tail. Wow, you caught us and you beat us. You won all our games so far. But Braviary still wants to know you even better. Up to the roof we go. Alright, Braviary, why not test out Luke's strength for yourself? Good thing I healed. Ow. Nice. Haha. I can't believe Braviary lost. But that's that. Thanks for playing with me. Guess I'll head home now. Bye! Hey! I was kidding. Play along with me on your flute. Braviary opened his heart and learned well the sound of your playing. And I got the sky plate. Thanks, Sabi. Sure, having Luke to fly around with should be fun for Braviary. Yeah, I'm glad. A world where people and Pokemon live and work together, huh? Tell me, why do you think the lightning that comes from the rift would cause these frenzies? Do you think this is all Almighty Sinnoh's anger? Or do you think it's a trial it's putting to us? If it is a trial, if we prove ourselves worthy, and we quell the Lost Noble, calm Avalon, then the rift really ought to close, right? Even if the one who seems to be clearing this trial is a newcomer like you, not one of us who've been living here in Hisui for ages now. How come you're playing all wise? I thought you weren't a big thinker, Adaman. Hush, Sabi. I can feel history on the move. As far as I can see, the one ushering in this new era is you. So if I stick with you, someday I might get to meet Almighty Sinnoh myself. The question is, does listening to Adaman fascinate you, or bore you to tears, Anyway, Luke, it's time for you to go soar with Braviary. If you jump from way up here, Braviary can take you gliding just about anywhere. But don't forget to get the Eternal Ice. That's why you need Braviary in the first place, right? Avalug's legacy is down there. Now go get a feel for flying with Braviary. When you're done soaring the skies and want to land, just ask him to dive. With Braviary, you can fly high up into the sky and explore the different areas of Hisui from the air. You can summon Braviary using the plus button wherever you may be, and you can also press the A button if you're flying from some height to summon him in a flash. Oh, no, he's actually at the base of the same falls. One of the Sorbet Corps, aren't you? Well, this is fortuitous. Have you seen Bryce about? Bryce from the Supply Corps. He's the one who told me to meet him at the base of the falls, yet he hasn't shown. What? You say he's on the other shore across the river? I'm glad you came around, or I might have been waiting here until I turned into a block of ice. I'll hurry off to find Bryce, then, so we can get that camp up and running in no time. It's as cold as a cup chew snot out here. How do those Pearl Clan people stand it? Boy, do I owe you for finding Craig for me. Now we can finally get things set up. And here you have it, our newest base camp. Stop by anytime you need. Goodness, I don't know how the Pokemon living in this frigid place find the energy to dash about as they do. Do they have a nice layer of insulating fat, perhaps? There must be some trick to it. It's so cold I can't even feel my fingers. I can't work like this. I just want to earn my way up through the ranks. But to do that, I've got to at least warm myself up enough to feel my fingers. Do you think it could bring a Pokemon that's good at manipulating flames? That could keep our fire roaring for me. Yes. I'm already feeling much warmer thanks to this Pokemon of yours. Now I can focus on my work. Though, Now that I'm so warm and comfortable, I seem to find my eyelids drooping. Yeah, no, I wasn't sleeping, I swear. Caught on a ball of snow. Goodbye. No, 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 no. Goodbye. The only requirement for evolving a Mantike is to have a Remoraid in the party. I had a feeling it would be there. There's Unknown T. Only one left. Three pillars in a world of ice. Only one left. Your Arc phone is beeping. Eternal Ice. A type of ice beloved by the Lord of the Tundra, Avalugg. This ice is said to be fragments of ancient Avalugg that lived long ago. Wahaha! At last this summit is conquered! And I see you made it too. Flew down to this place and obtained the Eternal Ice, did you? What drives that burning zeal of yours, I wonder? He climbed up here from the bottom. He gave Garrick the Eternal Ice. I do have to respect the effort you've put in. I may still have my own doubts weighing on my mind, but I will make the necessary preparations so that you can face my Lord Avalugg. Meet me at Ice Peak Arena. Now don't try to repeat the wondrous feat you're about to see me perform. A tall leap like this can only be managed by highly toned bodies like mine. Till next we meet. Yeah, because if we jump off, then we die. And I can't ever get my bag back because this is an offline profile. So yeah, lots of fun. Anyway. I still need to find 3 pillars in a world of ice. This is a world of ice, but where are 3 pillars? Hey, you're a member of the Galaxy Team's Survey Corps, right? I heard you're studying Pokemon and making some kind of book about them. Does that mean you're also studying my dear beloved Bergmite? Of course. What? I can't allow that. That means you'll know more about Bergmite than I do, right? I'm absolutely convinced that nobody loves or understands Bergmite more than I do. Once you've completed its entry in your book, come show it to me. As Bergmite's #1 fan in all of Hisui, I'll make sure you haven't missed any details. Okay. It is. It's a rock covered with ice. Touching it could make you freeze. There's 2 pillars down here. Oh no, there are 3 pillars. Perhaps this is it. Yep, that's it. That's it. Hyper Beam! Oh, goodness. Okay. There we are. And we're done! I have all the unknown. All of them. Tax with unreported data 99. Oh my goodness. Well, that's a little nuts. Let's get going. Why, if it isn't Luke? What a pleasure finding a familiar face, or any face, in this far corner of the Alabaster Islands. I came to bring Garrick an order of sword caps, and he was more than willing to have a chat about Avalugg. What do you say? Interested in a bit of gossip? Sure. Because it's plot relevant. And why wouldn't you be? So Avalugg, yes. The 5th of Hisui's nobles. That he is, and you know what? He's an absolute beast. Well, yes. According to what I was told, not only does he barrage you with chunks of ice, he also fires off massive icicles, and he can use sharp ice crystals to erupt from the ground below you. Doesn't that seem a bit too powerful to take on? What's more, apparently the Avalugg of old could be up to 100 feet tall. Doesn't that seem a bit too big to take on? Oh, you'll be alright. You just have to eat some sword caps, and give your training your all. Nothing better for building muscle than that. Onward now, to the arena! Yes, well, I did want to see that Avalugg, but perhaps not at the cost of my life. So I suppose my freezing digits and I will be off. How fitting that it's a snowstorm right now. So, we are to quell Avalugg as you wished. In the end, the strength of your feelings won out. Or maybe your real strength comes from the way that you walk among both people and Pokemon. Well, I suppose I'd better get to work making some bombs using that eternal ice. I've heard how they are made, and with buses like mine, it'll only be a moment's work. And there you have it! If you truly wish to quell Avalugg, then walk on. The path lies before you. But know that Avalugg will hurl chunks of ice at you without relent. You'll need unrivaled dodging ability. I'm going. Oh, that's an Avalugg, alright. Okay. Oh, I just have to sit here. Good thing I have iframes while I'm dodging. Ow. Oh, this isn't good. I get one hit, one more hit. I have 1 HP. Yeah, that. Okay. No! Oh my goodness. This is so hard! Which, to be fair, it is kind of the final boss type thing. So, still. This is ridiculous. At least now I have the strategy worked out. Sword stance. Ah, missed! Oh, that's even better. Close combat. Can't even throw that far. There we go. Sword stance. combat. Heal. I can't even throw that far. Whew. Ow. First damage. Ow, hey. Here we go. I think I have like 4 HP. Alright. Ah, you missed! Close combat. And there we go. Now it's a lot easier to see that it's rock ice. And Tentacool can evolve. Awesome. Bicycle Blade. Eric, sir, you needn't look quite so downcast. But seeing mighty Avila quelled, and by such a slight child. A child that fell from the very sky. Is this Luke boy some kind of monster in disguise? He is no monster. He's the one who risked his life without a second thought in order to quell our frenzied, suffering nobles. Luke. Garrett cares for the Pearl Clan with all his heart and believes in Almighty Sinnoh just as deeply. So he has feared more than any of us that you're getting involved with the Diamond Clan, and your Galaxy team could cause our people to flag in their devotion to Almighty Sinnoh. But that will change. Irida? I know your fears will change once you see what I've seen. Luke has much to teach us. He's shown us how we can overcome all manner of strife, so long as our Pokemon are with us. He's made me want to help Glaceon realize greater strength as well, and to see my whole world grow broader. Seems you've already changed, Irida. I knew you could pull that off, Luke. You've quelled every last frenzied noble. So is that space-time rift going to start closing up now, or what? There's little way of knowing for sure, though the rift does seem perhaps a little smaller somehow. Let's hope so, anyway. Well, with any luck, things will settle down now. Although, even if the rift does start spitting out more of that strange lightning, we should still be alright as long as we've got Luke. Indeed we should be. It's good to have him on our side. You know something, Irida? We may never agree on who's got it right about Almighty Sinnoh, but you Pearl-Crown folk aren't all bad in my book. Ah, look who's finally seen reason. Anyway, now that we've called the last noble, I say we pay old grim Commander Kamado a visit and see if he'll finally crack a smile for us. Seeing you take on Avalog was intense, even from up in the sky where I was watching. I would expect so. What are you going to do now that all the nobles have been quelled, Luke? You got every last Pokemon. You quelled Avalog. We may not yet know for sure if it was right or not to do so, but it was certainly a fine battle. Hip-hop. I see you've caught 74 Pokemon. Care to report your findings? Yes. "26 different species, 10 caught for the first time, 14 caught with a backstrike. Oh, it seems you made some new observations. Let's have a look then. Gibble! It nests in caves untouched by sunlight. Its sharp teeth may fall out when worn away or after an impact, but they regrow within a few days. Aerocross. This Pokemon has an unparalleled horn. Aerocross itself demonstrates tremendous power. It's capable of throwing several people trained in the traditional arts of war at once. Ralts tends to prefer people with a chipper disposition to those who are gloomy, but it has shown no discrimination with regard to age or gender. Needs more research. Haunter. This frightful, malevolent spirit can glide through walls, appearing wherever it likes. According to rumor, victims of a Haunter's lick will wither to death day by day. Unknown! It is hard to believe these strangely shaped Pokemon are truly living creatures. I've pointed out that the species' many forms resemble writing from other lands. No one will take me seriously. Corellia. It resembles a maiden in appearance, but it wields strange powers to project visions of paradise. I suspect the crimson ornaments on its head are the key to its abilities. Quillfish. I already read that one. I already know that one. Bronzong. Some believe that its bell-like cry opens holes to another world. It has been revered as a deity since ancient times. Porygon 2. A bizarre item caused this Pokemon to evolve. While it now exhibits many new gestures and expressions, its biology remains inscrutable. Mischievous. It conceals itself in darkness, sending chills up travelers' spines with its childlike weeping. As it observes the frightened travelers with glee, the red orbs upon its chest let off an eerie light. Bergamite lives on mountains blanketed in perennial snow. It freezes water vapor in the air to make the ice helmet that it dons for defense. Rufflet. Its chick-like looks belie its hot-headedness. It challenges its parents at every opportunity, desperate to prove its strength. Splendid differs results. I dare say you've earned yourself a promotion to the next rank. Best report that to report to Captain Celine, eh? I'd get right on that if I were you. Huh? You managed to quell Lord Avalog? Fantastic stuff. As always, I'm sure the commander is eagerly awaiting your report. To the village. I don't have a choice in the matter. home under eaves. It seems that Kaimako has made itself a home under the eaves of one of the village houses. Speak with Ida, an elderly resident of Jubilife, to find out more on the matter. Snow White Vulpix in the snow. Kika, a security corps fellow from Alola, has several Vulpix. But one he calls them Kyo Kyo. Track him down to see what his request entails. Mushroom hunting with Swinub. It seems Morl the Mushroom Hunter needs a helping hand, or knows. Make use of Swinub's special skills and fulfill his request. A bit of help from Blissey. Pippa of the Supply Corps says a kindly Pokemon called Blissey saved her from a sticky situation. Speak with Pippa about this incident and do your utmost to be of help if you would. No other requests. Over here. Ah, if it isn't one of our beloved customers. Might I trouble you to help me with a little survey work? In my family, we've always passed down tales of some ancestor that lived in a village around the avalanche slopes, but I've never been able to find any hint of such a settlement ever existing. I'm beginning to doubt the tales are true, but everyone wants to know about where they came from, don't they? So help me out. See if you can find any evidence of people ever lived around the avalanche slopes. Ah, the Survey Corps recruit who quelled the Lord of the Hollow. I'm sorry you keep getting roped into errands on my account. To tell you the truth, I'd be happy to just get my Corps products out to the shop for free, without me letting Choi off the hook, and the very idea sets my teeth gnashing. Are you bound for the Alabaster Island soon? Will you bring me back 3 sand radishes? Oh, you're back with the veggies. Well done gathering them in that harsh climate. Would you let me have 3 sand radishes? Sure. Ah, sand radishes, the Alabaster Island's finest feature. If you give these bitter roots a nice thorough pickling, it brings out a unique sweetness. Once they're pickled, they make for a lovely, crisp, and well-liked snack. My granddaughter makes a fine pickle, I tell you what. Perhaps I'll ask her to give one of these a nice briny soak. Anyway, I'm sorry to have kept on using you as a go-between with Joy. I suppose it's time I had a proper conversation with the whelp. I'm gonna finish this up and then I'll go right back in there. Now listen, I'll set you up with some new goods, but as a favor to Luke, not you. Don't think for 1 second this means I've accepted you. But Tauhua, sir. Oh please, Grandpa! I can't believe this is still an issue for you! Yui, how long have you been... What, is our little store not worthy to sell your goods? Talk about letting personal feelings get in the way of your business. If you keep this up, Grandpa, I swear I'll never speak to you again. Ah, but why, sweet Yui? You swore you'd never get married and leave your poor Gramps. Who in their right mind takes a tiny child's words so seriously? I'm sorry my grandpa has been such a bother to you, Luke. I hope this doesn't put you off visiting our shop. So I was pretty close to what the case was. Well, in any case, we've got excellent new items on our shelves. Do buy some. He's the grandson-in-law of the guy who won't supply him with anything. If you have progress to report, I will judge its worthiness. Show me your Pokedex. You have made progress. It seems you have earned yourself a star. With this, you have officially attained the rank of 8th star within the Galaxy Expedition Team. You can now use jet balls. The rewards you earn for your survey reports will be more generous now. Have these as well. They are further recipes you'll need for crafting. Jet balls. And full restores. A max potion and a full heal. Continue to dedicate yourself to completing the Pokédex if you hope to rise higher in the ranks. Each of the Pokemon nobles became frenzied, and now each of them has been quelled. We still have no explanation for why this calamity befell us, but I'm glad to see it put to an end. And to think peace would be restored to Hisui by the hand of our mysterious Rift-born helper. When tomorrow dawns, it will dawn on a world restored to normalcy. At long last, we will be able to return to our normal lives. Go nourish yourself with the wallflower and allow yourself a good long rest. Don't forget, the Survey Corps work is not over. It does not end until our people can live here in Hisui without fearing the Pokemon around us. Thanks for this nice sizable helping of potato mochi, Benny old chum. Oh, and if there's anything else that you recommend, by all means, bring it out. Having the nobles all quelled puts a grave threat to rest. Now it's time we focus on our survey work, though we still can't let our guard down around regular wild Pokemon, of course. I certainly had my reservations as to whether Avalugg needed quelling, but if it means bringing calm to everyone, then I suppose we did the right thing. Yes, someone might have been under attack by some frenzied noble at this very moment if Luke hadn't come falling out of the sky to us. I still wonder, though, just what is the space-time rift anyway? And what will make it finally go? Wait, if the rift were to vanish, would that leave Luke stranded here? I guess so. Well, our little team is certainly very practiced at investigating things by now. We'll look into the matter and find a solution, I've no doubt. And even if we don't, you'll always have a home here in Jubilife Village, Luke. Now then, about tomorrow's soon upon us, and it'll be another hard day at work for the Survey Corps. Don't forget what we've got our sights on. Nothing less than a completed Pokédex. That's right, we'll get it done, with Luke in the lead and me as the valiant assistant. Assistant? Come now, Akari, don't sell yourself short. You're a full-fledged member of the Survey Corps, too. Well, thanks for that, Professor. Then I guess I'd better eat my fill and get plenty of energy for another long day tomorrow. Kaboom! No, that's Bakoom! Disaster looming! Go outside and see what's happening. I've seen that before. Luke? That design only appears in the sky when the world is literally ending in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. Some sort of dreadful energy seems to be pouring from the rift in space-time. Now the entire sky has gone red. I have word from the commander. You're to report to his office at once. The way the sky has changed is ominous. Very ominous indeed. What's this about, Commander? You did call us here to discuss the quelling of all the nobles, didn't you? That can wait. There is a more pressing concern here that must be addressed. The first strike of that strange lightning, the one that drove Cleaver into a frenzy. It struck the night that Luke fell from the sky, did it not? It seems only natural to think the two events might be linked in some way. Who or what are you really, Luke? Survey Corps member? Indeed, you've done all I ordered. But that does not answer the question of who you really are. You came from the rift, as did the lightning. You're connected to these frenzies, are you not? Do you think to gain our trust by quelling the frenzies you yourself brought about? And having gained our trust, what then? What is it you're really after here? I'm just doing what Arceus told me to do. That's all I'm doing. Hold on, Commander. There's nothing to suggest Luke has wronged us. Exactly. And besides, do you really think he's got the sort of fearsome power to take to make all this happen? Let me ask you in turn. Can you prove beyond a doubt that he is free from guilt? Because that's how the justice system works in Japan. In the US, it's innocent until proven guilty. And in Japan, it's guilty until proven innocent. And in Ace Attorney, it's guilty until someone else is proven guilty. This person, this stranger, appeared out of a rift in space-time. Who here can guarantee he is who he says? Who here can guarantee he is to be trusted? But no one can do that. You're asking us to prove a negative. How is anyone supposed to prove the absence of all doubt? Come on, let's be reasonable. What is Luke supposed to do then? He will be given the chance to investigate this latest disaster. But not as a member of the Galaxy team. He remains a suspect unless he can clear his name. There are those in our village who cannot trust a stranger like you who fell from the sky. I think it's just you, Kamado. And so I must ask you to leave. You are no longer welcome in the Galaxy team. Consider yourself banished from this village until you can explain why these calamities keep befalling our good people. No, until you've restored our world to its rightful state and proven your innocence beyond doubt. Is that clear, Celine? Yes, sir. How can you act so heartless? Don't you believe in Luke? Do not attempt to intervene on his behalf. I will do what I must as the commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. But I have not forgotten your deeds, nor the unusual skill you have displayed. That is why I have chosen to let you walk out of here free rather than clap you in chains. My goodness, this guy is worse than the... You're to be expelled from the village? Why? Orders are orders. Let's go. This way. Oh, I have to actually move. You gotta be freaking kidding me. The world is ending and... Can I use the box? I have crunchy salt. Oh, come on. I didn't want to bring my crunchy salt with me. We can take it from here, ma'am. Understood. However, the decision was mine to accept this stranger as a member of the Survey Corps. It is only right that I should personally escort him from the village and to the Fieldlands camp. I'll also see him off. As will I, naturally. I'll allow it. Then I'll mark you all down as bound for the Fieldlands camp. Safe travels. You gotta remove the "you cannot go any further" because there's literally no way to get to Mount Coronet from here. And there's no doubt in my mind that Mount Coronet is the source of this. I can't believe the boss would do this. You were acting on his own orders when you quelled the frenzied nobles. Quite right. Moreover, even if you did happen to fall from the sky, that hardly gives you the power to turn it red. This is utterly intolerable, and I might add, absurdly unscientific. As a man of science, I must fight such illogical thinking tooth and nail. You must not. You will only cause Luke more pain if you are driven out as well for defending him. However, there are others who might offer help. You've been an aid to both the Diamond Clan and the Pearl Clan. Of course, perhaps Adamant or Irida might take you in. Well, I'm afraid they've both already turned to their respective settlements and neither are here. Perhaps you could try to go find Leon first? He's likely to be at the Grand Tree Arena. Don't die out there. Don't die alone out there. That's an order. I will ensure you have all you need to complete the survey the commander has tasked you with. If I might offer my advice. In this life, you will meet both admiration and abuse from others. How others choose to view you is a choice only they can make. You cannot make it for them. All that truly matters is that you hold firm to your own values. What of the dream I first shared with you on Prelude Beach, to complete the Pokédex? That dream simply won't come true without you. You! What in the world did you do? Look at the size of that rift! If lightning starts pouring from it, all the Pokemon in Hisui could be thrown into a frenzy. The entire clan is in a panic now! I should have known that the only thing that could come from that rift was disaster. I need help. Help? Ah, well, that's not exactly something I can do. It's not that I wouldn't like to help you, but it would put Irida in a difficult position. I truly do wish that I could repay you for quelling Cleaver's frenzy as you did. You must know that. But there's nothing I alone can do for you. Warden Mai might be able to help you, though. She's a caring woman, after all. You'll most likely find Mai at Warren Bridge. I believe it's a very significant place for her. I'm certain that somewhere in the vastness of Hisui, there's a place for you as well. My, what a frightful sky. Such a disturbing sight would be enough to put anyone ill at ease. You don't know what brought this about, do you? I'm trying to find out. I suppose it was too much to expect that you could already have an answer to all this. I heard from a leader what happened. You can't return to that village of yours, can you? But I'm afraid that the Diamond Clan cannot be the ones to save you. The Diamond Clan could end up at war with the Galaxy team if things went badly. I think you would regret that as much as anyone. Great Word Year took a liking to you. I want to offer you my support, but forgive me, I cannot help you in this. Do not abandon hope. Time solves all things. And besides, you seem to have a talent for making your own way in the world. I have no doubt you'll continue to find a path to walk. Yeah, but I'm kind of stuck here. That stupid "you cannot go any farther" is blocking me. Hey, a Shinx. Strange events seem to follow you wherever you go, don't they? Found you at last, Luke. I've been looking all over for you, you know? What would I do if I were to lose one of my favorite customers? Don't worry, I've already heard what happened. A good merchant knows well the importance of staying abreast of all the latest news. It seems you're in quite the pinch. No place for you among the Diamond Clan or the Pearl Clan. To say nothing of how poor the Galaxy team has treated you. But not to worry. There are still corners of the Hisui region where we can stash you away in secret. I know a spot that will be the perfect hideaway. Leave it all up to me. Here we are. I know, it's no palace. But you know the saying about beggars and choosers. Ancient retreat, huh? Shirking your work to come pester me again. Even beneath a bleeding sky, you never change. Always a pleasure, Miss Kajita. But I'm afraid I'm not here today to learn more of Hisui's myths and legends. I feel like she's an ancestor of Cynthia. No mistress, thank you. Just Kajita. Why, Luke is the man of the hour. He's the one who quelled the frenzy of all the Pokemon nobles, believe it or not. Ah, the poor wretch you spoke of, lost in time and space. You're me, lost one. Seems I'll be able to fulfill my duty at long last, thanks to you. Duty? Indeed, I am to guide you, lost one, for the task of preventing the great disaster falls to you. The rift in space-time must be mended, lest time and space themselves be thrown out of balance. But come, you may enter my dear hideaway. There's much to be told. The space-time rift is said to be a portal to innumerable other dimensions. In one such realm, far and farther still from ours, dwells Almighty Sinnoh. Which one? The expanse from antiquity to eternity, and the expanse to all sides, above and below. Time traces the path we tread from here and now into the future. While space yawns all-encompassingly, surrounding us in every direction. You see, don't you? The two together, time and space, comprise all creation, the universe. How can one claim that either is greater than the other, as those two clans do? You really can't. Perhaps the truth is clearer to a wanderer such as you, one who has known other ages. Now listen, Lost One. Here is what you must do. Hisui holds 3 lakes of great importance, Lake Verity, Lake Vour, and Lake Acuity. At each dwells a Pokemon said to embody one aspect of the mind. Complete the trials each will set you, and bear their gifts to the Shrouded Ruins. There you may receive the Red Chain. With it, perhaps you can bind the world together. Bind the world, you say? You mean it won't close the rift? Kindly spare me your doubts, young man. I know the old words and what they bid us do. How true they are isn't mine to know. And regardless of their truth, I am bound to pass them on. How callous of my ancestors, to leave their legends to their children without a thought of the hardship it would cause them. But here we are. You know your duty, and you'll do it, won't you? Of course. There's nobility in knowing what must be done and seeing to it. You can see the locations of the three lakes marked on your ARC phone. I already knew where they were. Miss Kajita's got a lovely workbench here. And if you need materials, I'll be glad to help. I'm always happy to do business with you. What about the pastures? Ah, that is a problem, isn't it? What shall we do about that indeed? What was that cry? Have we now a lost Pokemon as well as a lost child? Do see to it, please. That's an Abra. How could I refuse you, ma'am? Off we go, Luke. Hello, hello! It's an Abra. Where did you teleport in from, little fellow? And it's got a letter. A letter addressed to you, Luke. To Luke, you may use my Pokemon as a go-between to access the pastures in Jubilife Village. I've also ensured that you'll be able to utilize our base camps without issue. I have every confidence in your ability as an adept Survey Corps member to bring this bizarre situation under control promptly. Sincerely, Celine. Survey Corps Captain, Galaxy Expedition Team. Good tidings from the letter, then? It's a secret. Now then, where to visit the three lakes? It doesn't sound like an easy task, that's for sure. It sure would be wonderful to have a kind soul who might help us out. Quite the opportunist, aren't you, Volo? Such a consummate guild merchant. I've managed to reassure my people for now. The wardens are keeping a close eye on their nobles, too. Seems all quiet for the moment. And so, here we are. But still, we'll never get away with openly aiding you. If we were to undermine the commander's direct orders, relations would grow strained. Long story short, we want to help without drawing attention, so it'll be just one of us. Me or her, it's up to you, though the answer should be obvious. Darn it! I already know what this is gonna do. It's gonna change whether I encounter Palkia or Dialga. Ah! Why? Why do you do this to me? After I've done all of this work and now you make me choose which version I'm doing? Ah! I have Shining Pearl. Obviously, you'll choose me, right? Who gave you that celestial food in the first place? That's right, this strapping young man. Yeah, I choose you. Thought so, you can count on me. So then, the leftover leader will... Leftover? I'm not someone's scraps. I will keep watch on the commander. I imagine I'll hear something useful from him. Of course. And the lucky chosen one comes with us to the lakes. We can fill you in on the details as we go. Well, the first task will be to decide which of the Hisui region's 3 Great Lakes to visit first. Right, and we better get a move on. No time to waste. I'll meet you whenever we decide to go. We'd be in hot water if we were seen traveling together. I'm counting on you to handle this, Adaman. Don't cause Luke more trouble. Ancient Retreat. I note that this is right where Celestic Town sits. So, lending even more credence to the idea that, that Celestic Town is the, or that the lady is, an ancestor to, Cynthia, since Cynthia grew up in Celestic Town. We're going to Obsidian. I'll take care of Mesprit first. Hide scan. They say this lake actually used to be a volcano. Then it erupted, leaving a huge crater that filled with water, and so Lake Verity was born. It was protected by a Pokemon called Mesprit. It was when Mesprit took flight that people first learned the joys and sorrows of living. Or that's how the old tales go, anyway. That cave! It just appeared from nowhere! Is that is that the Arc phone the professor was going on about? Let's do this, Luke. Miss Kajita seemed quite intent that you would have to prove yourself to all 3 of the Pokemon that guard these lakes. This challenge was never for the faint of heart. I know that the save screen is a little more empty now. There's something about this place I can't quite put into words. Menacing Pokemon stands before you. Trounce that thing, Luke. Prove to the Pokemon of the lake how strong you are. $39. That doesn't strike me as terribly strong. Typhlosion. Alpha Gudra. Go Typhlosion. Yay. Shelter, huh? I have no idea what that does. Raises defensive stats. And obscures it. Ow. This is why I didn't like my party. Okay, Inferno Party again. Trying to burn it. That didn't work. This is wonderful. No longer obscured. Defensive stats return to normal. Aerocross. Swords Dance. Aerial Ace. That is not the type I thought it was. Is it rock type? It's rock type! It's Dragon Rock! Oh my goodness. Okay. And I can evolve my Piplup. That's the way, Luke. I can tell by watching you that the Pokemon you've caught in those little balls truly understand what... you and those Pokemon you've caught in those little balls truly understand one another. Now let's see about the Pokemon of the lake. Feel a mysterious presence. I can evolve my Piplup. Your emotions. Share them with me. Sure. So it speaks from its mind straight to yours. Makes sense for a Pokemon that embodies an aspect of the mind, I guess. When you fell to this land, what stirred in your heart? Surprise. How did it feel to bond with Pokemon and work together? Heartening. What did you feel when you mingled with Hisui's clans? Wide world. What did you feel when cast out of the Galaxy team? Life is complicated. Take this piece of the spirit to bind the world once more. Mesprit's plume. Doesn't look much like a plume to me, but okay. Proof that you have completed the trial set by Mesprit, the being of emotion that lives in Lake Verity. This item is needed to forge the red chain. I can't even imagine what that must feel like, having a Pokemon talk to you without words. Well, the world's full of mysteries, I guess. I can hardly even be surprised at things like these after seeing the sky itself so warped. Now we've 2 lakes left to visit. Looks like that worked out well, Luke. Gotta admit, you sure know plenty about Hisui, Volo. That's right. You could say it's because I'm a merchant, but mostly I'm just naturally filled with curiosity. I want to know exactly what happened in the past that led us to this particular present. Or more accurately, I suppose. I want to know where my path came from and where I'm headed. I want to know my path, so to speak. I think we'd all like some answers on that. I don't probably know how we came to worship Almighty Sinnoh in the first place. I've even got some question about its true nature. Waiting matters to ponder for sure, but we have an important task before us. Huh, sure. Perfect. I'd like to see what she thinks of our progress. This is the foundation of Celestic Town. Ah, Mesper's plume. So the legends told it true, then the red chain must be real as well. I guess, but this all makes no sense to me. These Pokemon represent our minds, and they'll give us this thing, and it'll let us bind the world and solve all this mess? But how? Why? Your dad suggests a keen intellect. I see you're not your clan's leader for nothing. Without the mind, were the rift to widen and the very world to end, would we even know it? One might even say the world, time, space, all creation, exists only because our minds are there to perceive it. Perhaps the Red Chain's purpose is to let one see creation as it truly is. Get it even less now. Such are myths, my child, teaching us about the world in their own incomprehensible ways. They urge us to think more for ourselves, on the nature of Almighty Sinnoh, and on the nature of the world in which we dwell. You're absolutely right. Myths and legends are such fascinating things to study. In any case, all we have to do is complete 2 more trials and we will get the Red Chain. How nonchalant you sound. How confident of successes to which you contribute nothing. You tag along only for the chance to gawk at more ancient ruins. Do you know about Lake Val? It's said to have been formed by a volcanic eruption, much like Lake Verity. Though there are also theories that say it was carved out in the midst of a Pokemon battle. This lake is protected by the Pokemon Azelf. When Azelf took flight, the will to do what needs doing was born in people's hearts, or that is what legend would have us believe. Oh, a cave appears where there was none, as if just for Luke. In we go, Luke. I imagine strong Pokemon could wait inside, protecting the Pokemon of the lake. Take care. Let's see what we're up against. I already know what type that is. Dark Poison. Watch it, Luke. I've heard about this one from my grandfather. Those quills, they're venomous. Fish me! Alpha Overquill? No. I'm not gonna have another chance, let's do this. Ah. I saw that one coming. I don't have any ground type moves on my team, so. That can evolve. Awesome. That's my Luke. Feel mysterious presence. Show to me unyielding wheel. Strike me if you can. Did those bombs just appear out of nowhere? I guess you're meant to throw them at Azelf. Seem to hear a voice inside your head. Will you abandon this folly? I'm not through yet. It seems you had best give up. Will you continue regardless? I'm not through yet. It's the bane of willpower. What am I gonna do other than just keep trying? I am using gyro aiming. Give up. You struggle in vain. Will you yet press on? I'm not through yet. Take this piece of the spirit to bind the world once more. It looks like an envelope. Azelf's Fang. Proof that you have completed the trial set by Azelf, the being of willpower that lives in Lake Valor. This item is needed to forge the red chain. One more to go. I think I can conclude the game today. I assume all went well, Luke. Still, I must wonder. Why don't they give us the red chain? Why all this running about? I guess I can think of two reasons. To keep the chain safe, and to test us. Perhaps you are right. Who knows what would happen if it fell into the wrong hands, after all. Though having said that, isn't the red chain for mending the world? What use would some villain have for it? I can think of one. Who can say for sure? Maybe the red chain has some other use besides mending the world. You could well be right. I guess we'll have no way of knowing until we get to get the red chain for ourselves. So, shall we return to Miss Khajiita's home? Let's go back. Wonderful. Then we'll see if Miss Khajiita has any more insights to share with us. Her home is green, but under the sky it looks black. So that's Azelf's Fang. Sense of warmth to it. The Pokemon of the Lynx are strange. They seem to play on your mind somehow. Indeed. Yet we may want to add just a dash more speed. Things in Jubilife Village are tense. What makes you say so? It seems a Pokemon's been glimpsed on the other side of the rift. One of those Ginkgo Guild merchants informed me that Commander Kamado has raised a force, not to survey the Pokemon but to subdue it, should the need arise. One of those Ginkgo Guild merchants? You make it sound as if you're not one of them. Now, if a Pokemon truly were to appear from beyond the rift, what would become of everyone, I wonder? That settles it, Luke. There's no time to lose. We've got one material left to find for the red chain. Let's go get it. That's the spirit? I'll come watch this historic moment unfold, too. Watch? Is that really all you do? Is that all you really do? Remember, once you've sought the third lake and found what's needed for the red chain, make for the Shrouded Ruins. Balloon race! I tell you, there's no better way to stave off the cold than to run around and burst balloons. I run the balloon race in these parts. Would you care to have a go? You need to burst as many of my adorable balloons as possible while riding a Pokemon. It's a blast, really. If you manage to burst, say, 30 balloons, well, that'll be an impressive start. You can find me here anytime, so let me know whenever you feel like testing your skill in the balloon race. Ride a Pokemon and smash some balloons. Ride, 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 and burst them all. If you manage to burst, say, 30 balloons, that'd be an impressive start. Have a kid want to play? I'd give it a try. 50 balloons on the course. Let's see how many of them you can burst in 2 minutes. Now get out there and get bursting. This is beyond infuriating. How do you go up? I just want to be able to go up. I have no idea. I'm gonna... He's forward! It's too high now. I can't go up. How do you go up? See, it's Y is dive and B is dash, right? But there's no up button. And now if I want to try and get something that's above me, I just can't. There's no way to. There's also no way to turn the camera quickly, which is also frustrating. Finish the quest, but I don't think I'll be able to do that today. If you had to go at the target practice field, you can target practice you can do at the practice field just outside your July Village. I've done that, yeah. Here we are, Lake Acuity. You know, I've been told it actually contains seawater as well. Nobody knows why, though. It could be a fluke of geography, or perhaps it's connected to a Pokemon somehow. Lake Acuity is protected by the Pokemon Uxie. When Uxie took flight, the knowledge to solve problems was born in people's minds. That's what the stories say, anyway. I haven't looked for satchels. I'm gonna go do that. A tool that can make caves simply appear from nowhere is quite a handy one to have. Let's go, Luke. I imagine there may be Pokemon in there, protecting the lake's guardian. Take care. Now let's see what's waiting for us. That's Hisuian Zoroark. It's normal Ghost, which is basically the only typing that's immune to both of its own stabs. I know you don't need me to tell you this, Luke, but I've got to say it. Be careful around that thing. I'll just send out Rapidash and use Fire Blast, I think. Rapidash. Alpha Zoroark. Nasty Bot, that's wonderful. Now its attack stats are even higher. Okay, we'll go with Hypnosis. Ow, and that's why I didn't send out Typhlosion. Okay. Yay! Aerocross. Only one thing I can really do. Sword Dance Aerials. Ow. Ow. Let's hope Typhlosion can live. Flamethrower. Knew you could do it, Luke. Mysterious presence. Let's ready for ourselves for a pop quiz. Come, I will test your knowledge. Kobe, Zubat, Unknown, Magneton, Dusclops. How many are there eyes? Combi is 6. Zubat is 0. Unknown is 1, so that's 7. Magneton is 3, so that's 10, and Dusclops is 1, that's 11. Tell me each one by one, yet all at once. Answer me. I'm ready to answer. Oh. So Combi is 6. Zubat is 0. Um... I know it was a 1, and then a 3, and then I, Right, it was unknown. Take this piece of the spirit to bind the world once more. Yuxi's Claw. Proof that you've completed the trial set by Yuxi, the being of knowledge that lives in Lake Acuity. This item is needed to forge the red chain. That's it. You've completed the trials of the 3 lakes. I didn't expect I'd be finishing the game today, but hey. The game kind of thrust me into it. Seems we finished the 3 lake trials. If I remember correctly, we were told to then head for the Shrouded Ruins. I don't know what could await us there, but I'm always excited to explore some ancient ruins. Let us be on our way. The Shrouded Ruins. Mist is so very good at obscuring things. It's long been said to blur boundaries. If we're somehow to bring together the world of humans, the world of Pokemon, and the world of myth, then maybe we need a setting such as this. That being said, what are we meant to do now? Seems I've made it in time. Showing up only when the time's right, huh? With age comes wisdom, I guess. I had the aid of a rather remarkable Pokemon, if you really wish to know. Right, but how do we make this red chain? I would hardly know. We speak of a divine instrument, one said to be capable of binding the very world. Do you really imagine it can be forged by mortal hands? Then what are we doing here? We don't have any more time to waste. Ah, the Pokemon of the Lakes. It's the red chain. Much better way of getting it than what Cyrus did. So it was true. The pact our people have passed down for all these generations has been kept. At last I can set this burden aside. You've succeeded once again, Luke. Yet, things do not seem to be going all well for the so well for the rest of the world. What's that supposed to mean? I have some news for my fellow merchants in the Ginkgo Guild. It seems that the commander is going to forgo waiting for investigation to finish. He plans to climb Mount Coronet himself. What's he thinking? Even if he makes it up there, what can he do against a giant rift in space-time? Well, he doesn't yet know that our Luke has managed to get the red chain now, does he? That's right. We've got to let him know that it'll be alright now that we have the red chain. Even the commander should see reason then and call off this foolhardy plan of his. We're back in town. Somehow. Luke? Welcome back. It's been grim here. We in the Survey Corps hardly even speak to one another lately. You only have 2 members! But with you back, maybe Captain Celine's appetite for potato mochi will return. Oh, okay, 3 members. 3 members. Anyway, wait here a minute, will you? I'll go and let the captain know you're back. Oh my dear Luke. Professor has been awfully worried about you, Luke. Of course I was worried, but I don't think I could hold a candle to the stress you showed, Akari. But that's blowing out of proportion. I don't think it's appropriate for an adult to make things up to hide their own embarrassment. But where's the captain? Wasn't she coming along with you, Professor? She's buried under a mound of work, I'm afraid. We're to join her in the Survey Corps office. Seems her hands are more than full now that Commander Kamato's gone. He's not here? He set out for Mount Coronet with the security corps in tow. He's determined to handle this whole space-time rift business himself, including dealing with the Pokemon that's been spotted on the other side. I was filling in for the regular guards with Pikachu at the ready. Well, we aren't getting anywhere out here. Let's head inside and report to the captain. At least the jerk is gone. So you managed to not die, just as I ordered. Well done. Thanks to you, Captain. I have no idea what you're implying. All I know is Abra vanished of its own accord, inconveniencing me greatly. Before moving forward, I must ask. I assume that you are here again because you've managed to learn something of use. I got this red chain. Go on. Legendary tool said to bind the very world. Commander Kamato is no longer here in Jubilife Village. The security corps had been scouting the area near the space-time rift, and reported sightings of something on the other side of it. Something that resembled a Pokemon. Arceus, probably. Commander made the decision to take the security corps to the mountain so as to prepare to fend off any possible threat. They were to make for the temple at the peak. However strong the commander himself may be, he should have gotten Luke to help. As the captain of the Survey Corps, I hereby order you to proceed as follows. Luke, take that red chain to Mount Coronet, make your way to the peak, and put an end to all of this. You are officially reinstated at your former rank. Are you certain you can do that with the commander away, Captain? If he didn't wish me to decide things in his place, then he should not have left me in charge here. Then I'll go as well. We're on this together, we members of the Survey Corps. Naturally, no one suggested that you should not. A Lucario. Just standing here. Something about Lucario. I'm Rai. And you are? Okay, you're Luke. Nice to meet you. What is it, Lucario? It seems Lucario sensed your strong aura too. If you're willing to battle us, could you come to the training grounds? I take it you're ready for a battle? I'm ready. Now then, let's forgo the small talk and proceed right to battle. That's our style. I really like this unique battle music while the sky is like this. Goodbye. Hey, Gibble can evolve. That was a wonderful battle. Seems we need to redo our training, Lucario. Thank you for the experience. I can tell you've met many Pokemon, and that's helped make you stronger. I think we'll test our skills in other places from now on. Let's meet again. There you are, Luke. Irida's already headed to Mount Coronet. How are things looking here? Commander is already at Mount Coronet. He's already started up the mountain? He must be more reckless than that dignified manner he lets on. Not that I can blame anyone for wanting to avoid wasting time. Well, alright then. Guess I'm going after him. Let me go first, Luke. If you were to show up with no warning, there'd probably be a fight. Time's a-wasting. See you there. Who's the reckless one? Hey, you got run out of the village, right? But you still tried to find a way to help us all? I can't do anything if the world ends. That's right. Luke worked hard to get that red chain to help us, and everyone else on the world. You're right, and a fine job he did too. The Survey Corps is always hard at work for the sake of everyone here in the village, as well as for the sake of our relations with Pokemon. Thanks. Here, take this. Max Revive. Orders are 3. 1. Make for the summit camp and from there to the Temple of Sinnoh. 2. Use the red chain to resolve this mess. 3. Return here alive. I've heard the latest, so you've been accepted back into the Galaxy team, have you? I suppose congratulations are in order. Here, some max potions for me to celebrate. 3 max potions. It looks like the big moment is upon us at last. But no doubt it'll be fine. After all, you worked so hard to earn that red chain. Both Adaman and Irida have headed to the peak as well. My good friend Luke, I wish you great fortune in the battles to come. I would truly regret losing one of our most beloved and loyal customers. It seems Kamado intends to use the Summit Camp as a base of operations for this undertaking. As for me, I think I will set up shop closer to the temple itself. Things certainly seem to have gotten out of hand. Well, if anything goes wrong, the Great Melly will be here, for moral support at least. I got a request over there, and they're all down here. Of course they are. Feel. Oh, thank goodness you passed by. Please, I need you to rescue my Spheal. Its adorable round-bodied Cosmico rolling down the hill. It's headed straight for the Stonetooth Rose and Boulder Roll Ravine. Those areas are full of dangerous Pokemon. You're that new Survey Corps member everyone's talking about, right? Please, help me find my dear Spheal. B? I think it likes to roll. B? Spin! Eh. Oh my goodness, Phil! I can't believe you rolled all the way down here! You escorted Phil all this way, right? Thank you so much. Please, meet me back at the summit camp. I'll thank you properly there. So I was able to find Phil, and it's without a scratch, too. Here. This is for everything you've done. Trying to be more careful from now on, won't you, Phil? Wait, where does Phil go? Phil? Ah, Phil! This is the stone portal. I've been told not to let anyone pass. But really, I'm not sure what the point is any longer. Think he could go ask for me? A mythical chain that is said to bind the legendary Pokemon that created the Hisui region. There's more of those drawings. What's Benny doing here? Oh, still alive and kicking? Sorry to have to shutter the wallflower. I'd much rather be here, be there now, serving up some freshly grilled potato mochi. But that Taskmaster Kamato's gone and left me to oversee our food supply. He always finds a way to put even these old bones to work. While I'm handling that, I suppose I'll handle you as well. Time we got rid of you once and for all. Wait. Are you serious? I'll make myself plain. As Kamado's right hand, I'm charged with executing all the gritty deeds Kamado can't or won't do himself. I gave him my word I'd rid of him any fools that might dream of getting in the way of his plans. Besides, it's not just Kamado who longs to live in a new home free of fear or strife. His dream is mine now, too. You've seen my smoke bombs before, right? Well, this is how you're meant to use them. He's a ninja! When I heard you managed to quell those nobles one after another, oh, did it ever make my blood run hot and my heart pound. At last, at last! One final opponent worthy of my great ninja techniques that have been left to molder all these long years. Galaxy Team's Benny challenged you to a battle. Miss Magius. Inferno Parade. A max potion. Really? Okay, fine. Let's see how you like this. Gardevoir. Okay. Psychic. Alright. Right. Agile style. That's loads of fun. Let's go with Infernal Parade. Now. Rapidash. Flame Wheel. Sneasler. I think it's poison and fighting. That's loads of fun. Let's see. Well, I get a turn no matter what because of the way this works, so I'm going to send out Red Club. I know it's only level 25, but it hits no matter what. Gallade! Ow. Honestly, that's how I should have always been using it. Ow. For the sake of stalling for time. Typhlosion. Infernal Parade. Agile Style. And then normal. Goodbye. Seems my ninja techniques will soon be consigned to history. Very good, young one. Very good indeed. It's only a foolish ninja who tries to keep after a target they know they cannot beat. And to be honest, I don't hate you. Might actually like you after a fashion. At least for the skill you show in battle. But listen well, Luke. Pokemon are truly terrifying creatures. Kamado and I saw our hometown burned to the ground by maddened Pokemon running amok. We lost plenty of friends and comrades that day. That's why Kamado came here to Hisui to try to build a new home where people could live free from fear. But to achieve something truly great, you sometimes have to take extreme actions. If, hypothetical as it may be, a Pokemon were to appear from within that space-time rift, Kamado might lose hold of his reason. Save Kamado from himself, by force, if you must. Do that, and I'll stuff you full of more delicious potato mochi than a human stomach can handle. Hey, my team's healed. Awesome. And we have more glyphs on the walls. Oh boy. Here we are. Oh, he did say he'd be a little closer to the peak. Well, this is it. Have you brought everything you need? That is expensive. But I'm gonna buy a couple. No, I'm not doing that much. Only a good craft max revives. Whatever. No. Brought the red chain. Luke, you're the only one who can stop whatever is unfolding atop the mountain. That Pokemon that's apparently been sighted through the rift. I think it may be the Almighty Sinnoh. But Commander Kamado stopped us from heading toward the temple. Talk sense into Kamado at the peak. Okay. That is a temple to Arceus. There's no way it's not. Full samurai get up. You again. I've heard that this red chain of yours will bind the world. I assume that to bind the world means to hold the world together, keeping it as it's meant to be. A welcome idea, but can I truly put my faith in such tales? Trust me. What? Do you think even the red chain is some trick on Luke's part? He worked mightily to get that thing, and I should know. I was with him the whole time. I saw him rise to the trials set by the 3 Pokemon of the Lakes. If he somehow concocted all of that on his own, then what hope do we even have anyway? Perhaps you are right. But if I were to simply place my faith in this boy, and that faith were to be betrayed, then how could I possibly face my people? Then work together with us. Should something go wrong, I'll take complete responsibility. Fine, enough. Let fate decide what happens next. Whichever of us is stronger will prevail. Face me with your Pokemon, Luke. Today we battle in earnest. Braviary, which I suspect is Flying Psychic. And not Flying Normal like it normally is. Yep, looks like it. Okay, use your Max Potion. Snorlax, which is just normal type. Ow! Right. It's a special wall. The Fable. That's fun. Alright, you do that and I will switch out. Rapidash. Haha! Fire Blast. And it missed its other turn. Oh, is it still up? Ow. Flame Wheel. Last Pokemon is Golem. Now that's loads of fun. Ow. Aerocross. Dork Stance. Close combat. Goodbye. Any Pokemon that threatens our life here must be eliminated. You truly are a force to be reckoned with. Luke, the fates have decided. I concede, and I apologize sincerely for doubting you. Commander. I know I have no right to ask it of you any longer, but please use that strength of yours for the sake of the Galaxy Expedition Team. No, for the sake of the of the Celestica people and all the Pokemon living in Hisui. Don't you worry, Commander. We've got the red chain. And my team's healed. Let's go. Well, no. First, let's save. The commander is headed to the temple, but I fear the situation's already beyond our control. Can you feel that staggering power weighing you down? I doubt any human has a chance against it. Beyond that space-time rift, it seems there's a being that has no regard for our very existence out there. Oh, hey, we got Cleaver, and, I can never remember its name. Yeah, and Lilligant. And Vascu Legion, Arcanine. Oh, it's Electrode and Sneasler and Braviary and Avalugg. I think Electrode and Sneasler are the only one that's a swap pair for the order. You can do this, Luke. I believe in you. I wonder just what is happening on the other side of the space-time rift. The moment has come. Time to use the red chain. Let's see what it can do. Hold on a sec. My head. Something's talking inside my head. You hold the red chain. Try to catch me then, human. Adamant, what are you saying? What do you mean, catch you? Almighty Sinnoh. I think Almighty Sinnoh just spoke to me. It's telling me, you hold the red chain. Try to catch me then, human, for the fight to come. Take these. And Ultra Balls. She's just staring wide-eyed at Adamant. Here we are. Is it gonna be Dialga that steps out? Yep. And there's that pattern. And the red chain. Typhlosion. Going for... Earth Power. Ow. I knew that was coming. Going for... Uh-oh. That's not good. That's okay, I'll swap over to... Yeah, I don't want him to faint, so I'm going to swap over to Rapidash and use Hypnosis. Okay, now he's not burned. Let's start throwing Ultra Balls at it. There's not really anything better I can do. Just chuck Ultra Balls at it. Oh, okay. You got it! The red chain is shattered, but we owe the Pokemon of the Lakes our thanks for getting us this far. Oh, well done, Luke, my boy. Masterfully handled. I was watching the whole time as you battled and caught your way to a simply stunning victory. You truly are the pride of the Survey Corps. Looks like I taught him well. That was a really short thing. Wait, it's happening again. I can hear Almighty Sinnoh. No, it's called Dialga. Mighty Dialga's speaking to me in my mind. Space-time is torn. Awful power spills forth. The frenzied one comes to fight. Now, human. Fight it with me. You're telling me there's another one? But the red chain smashed to bits. No way even Luke could tackle another Pokemon as strong as that last one just now. Here comes Palkia! All of you, we must vacate this. Yeah, forget the fancy talk. Book it! Come on! We gotta make it back to the summit camp while we still can! We need to leave before this other Almighty Sinnoh decides it wants to fight with us! But Commander, we can't just leave it here. You dunce! You won't be any use to anybody if you die up here on this mountain! What are you waiting for? I'm telling you, we gotta get gone! Such dreadful power. It's certainly beyond our current capabilities to survey such a creature. I'm amazed you even managed to stay on your feet before it, Luke. Did you notice the energy pouring out of the rift? It seems likely that a buildup of this same energy was what caused the strange lightning that threw the noble Pokemon into their frenzied states. Can't believe there really were two Almighty Sinnoh after all. Guess that means neither of our plans was really wrong, huh? I must apologize from the bottom of my heart. To the both of you, as fellow leaders. You saw the truth that I could not. You never abandoned your trust in Luke. And to you, Luke. I acted on ill-considered presumptions and drove you from the Galaxy Expedition Team, forcing you to face great hardship alone. Despite all that, you still strove to save all of Hisui. Well, it's not like we could just sit back and ignore the space-time rift. As we understood, Commander... and we understood, Commander, that you had reason to act as you did. Commander, might I suggest we return to the matter at hand? We've left things in quite a state up at the temple. That's the stuff, Mr. Professor. You'd rather face what's in front of us than dwell in the past, huh? Just what I expect from a real scientist. Dependable attitude indeed. Yes, let us move on. No need to make any speak any further about my rash actions, not to mention my loss of composure. It seems that having Luke about has been a good influence on all. Yeah, thank goodness you were here, huh? You'd have had no chance getting through this disaster without you. We're still not through it. How's he to keep fighting? The red chain is shattered. Relax, I've got a plan, thanks to what the mighty Dialga told me. Dialga, the Pokemon that spoke to you. Yeah, and along with its name, it also told me what we need. The Stone of Creation's beginning, the Chain of Red, the vessel of humankind's invention. Unite these three and calm the chaos now pervading space. Finally, Mighty Dialga said that it wants to go with us back to the temple. Oh, well, the red chain we have, at least. Pieces, anyway. I did collect them. And the vessel of humankind's invention. I dare say that might refer to a Pokeball. That's got to be it. What about the Stone of Creation's beginning part? Leon might have some idea. He's knowledgeable about stones and minerals. He even goes digging for ore sometimes. That's so. Then Warden Leon will be a fine resource to consult. And what are your thoughts, Professor Laventon? Do you have any idea what this stone might be? Oh, upon my word, perhaps I do. Luke, my boy, could you lend me those plates you received from Wordier and the others? The ones Volo said had messages engraved upon them. Aha! Just as I remembered. Here on the back of the Earth plate, it says, when the universe was created, its shard became this plate. I think this may be a hint to what we need. How do you mean? Don't you see? We must search for stone, or rather ore, I suppose, that shares the same material properties as these plates. In fact, I believe that young Leon might know just where to find such a thing, as he said he'd been investigating it at Volo's urging. Now that you mention it, that Volo fellow's come around the Diamond Settlement asking about those plates before, too. Seems like a lead worth following. It's decided then. Thus begins our search for the Stone of Creation's beginning. Although the name is rather a mouthful, wouldn't you say? I propose we call it Origin Ore. The counterpart. Irida, may we ask for your clan's aid once more? Of course, I'll call Leon to the summit camp at once. I waited as long as anyone could reasonably expect, but my invitation just never came. So I decided to honor you all with an unsolicited visit. Be glad and rejoice. Now, Adaman, I see all these other louts have their little tasks to be getting on with. But what of the great Melly? Where's my role in all this? I'm your leader, Melly. Show a shred of respect, would you? Fine, whatever. Just hurry up and give me a job, great leader Adaman. Make it a good one. You want a job? Fine. Your job is to support the others. All the other wardens are busy looking after the nobles and keeping the people of our clans from panicking. Take a hint! Oh, Adaman. Oh, you silly, foolish boy. Don't you understand anything? Everyone has work they are suited to and work they are not. And oh, before I forget, it seems you weren't entirely useless after all, Galaxy Team Grunt. Well done, you. Take this as a reward for your adorable efforts. Just my way of encouraging the little people. And you're also little compared to me. 3 candy truffles. I brought Leon. Yeesh, that ugly hat suits you as poorly as this important role does. I don't like this at all. I should be the one consulted for my wisdom. Isui's ores and stones are her precious resource. Since I was the first to realize that fact, it's only natural that I should be the first consulted. You have a problem with it? Perhaps you'd like to take it up with Cleaver in battle? With that bumbling ball of yours? Excuse me, that bumbling ball is more than capable of zapping both you and that ugly bug of yours all the way back to your stupidly oversized tree. So to prove it to you now... Melly, give it a rest and play nice with the Pearl Clan folks for once, would you? Bigger things are at stake here. Hannah, man! Going back home is all worked up about the fact you were spoken to by Almighty Sinnoh, or Mighty Dialga, or whatever. This is the Diamond Clan's day. Be proud! Warden Leon, if you would. Certainly. Then let us set out at once. We make for the Primeval Grotto. I know where it is. I'd made a note of it earlier. Right where that, Alpha Probopass was sitting. I threw one Pokeball. Yeah, I noted that earlier. What a curious cave. I feel some extraordinary power here, as if the world itself was created in this very place. What do you think, Leon? Taking into consideration my knowledge of ores, my skill at mining, and the strength of my Sliggoo's moves, I think you'd better leave any extraction work up to us, wouldn't you say? We're going to have to ask you to stop right there. You have got to be kidding me! Oh, come on! Who's there? I don't have any time to waste with... Clover! We haven't seen you since you walked out on the clan. Where have you been all this time? I don't have to tell you nothing. Look, you can carry on digging out that treasure you're after, and then you'll give it to us. I don't know why you even look so surprised. It's not as if you were hard to follow. What we seek may be as precious as treasure, but this isn't about how valuable it is. We need it to restore this awful sky to normal. Ugh, that earnest goody-two-shoes act of yours is what made me leave the Pro Clan in the first place. Enough! I don't care why any of you ran off to play bandit, but I won't let you get in Leon's way. There are 3 of you and 3 of us. Let's go, Luke. Let's go. Luke, you take charm. I bring good luck to my sisters wherever I go, and ill luck to anyone who crosses our paths. I'm the eldest, and I'll be your unlucky charm, especially in this, the battle of a lifetime. Seriously? Bandit charm. Right on. Go Typhlosion. Go Aerocross. Sword Dance. Close combat. Goodbye. And guard. Can't do that again. Hypnosis. And Shadow Ball. Ow. Explosion. I love how I can do that and I end up with 3 turns in a row. Since I have another turn, let's go ahead and revive that thing's Aerocross so it can actually get some experience out of its fight. Well, you are rather formidable. Come on, Clover. Why not come back to the Diamond Clan? Times are changing. We're changing. We could really use someone as strong as you are. Are you joking? I've no interest in living back in that place with all its stupid rules. Look, we'll let you keep the treasure this time, but you better do something about that sky. You are strong as ever, Luke. Maybe you really can do something about that monstrous creature at the top of the mountain. And even if you do, the next time we meet, you won't escape without a beating. Remember that. Honestly, those three. What did they even come here for? Oh well, I'll heal up everyone's Pokemon. The coin that I remember never hesitated to help someone in need, even if she groused as she did so. I suspect they may have been worried about us, perhaps even wanting to help. They should have just said so. What a pain they are, hiding behind all that attitude. I was able to extract some of that origin ore, or whatever you wish to call it. I suppose it had better go with you, Luke. Origin ore. An ore of mysterious power, spoken of in ancient myths and said to contain the power of Almighty Sinnoh itself. That was surprisingly easy. No, you simply fail to recognize my skill. You ought to be praising my hard work, honestly. Knew we could count on you, Leon. No wonder Cleaver recognizes you as a worthy warden. Let's hurry back to Mr. Professor and show him what we got. That Levinton's got sound judgment, plus knowledge to spare despite his silly streak. So this is the Stone of Creation's beginning, the origin ore. Yes, one can certainly feel an imposing aura emanating from it. Could this be the feeling of the very origin itself? I've been meaning to ask since you brought that up, but the origin of what exactly? Of everything, by the sound of it. Exactly, my girl. Now then, back we go to Jubilife Village. Why? Here you are, Professor Laventon. What remains of the red chain, broken as it may be. Splendid. Even in pieces, I think we'll find it still perfectly fit for the purpose. We're jolly lucky you had the foresight to pick up all these broken bits back at the temple. Your turn, Luke. Next comes the Stone of Creation's beginning. Handed over the origin ore. The fragments of the red chain, collected at great personal risk by the Pearl Clan. Stone of Creation's beginning, which we first learned of thanks to the Diamond Clan. And now it is time for the Galaxy team to play its part and turn these items into a proper vessel. Kari, my girl, you are one of our team's greatest grass people. Could I ask you to do the honors? This is my true battlefield, Luke, even if it may be safe indoors. This may take us some time. Perhaps the rest of you had best wait outside while we work. Come on, Mr. Professor. Wish they'd hurry it up in there. I'm starting to suspect all your prattling about the value of time is a cover for your own impatience. Sitting back and waiting actually solved things I'd sit forever, because that'd be using time well, unlike this. Crafting takes time. We've done it, Luke. It's complete. I dub it the Origin Ball. If the message conveyed to our good clan leader can be believed, then this should allow you to catch the Pokemon that has appeared at the Temple of Sinnoh. I'm guessing it has the same properties as the Master Ball. A singular and irreplaceable Pokeball that can be used to catch the frenzied Pokemon raging at the Temple of Sinnoh. These Pokeballs of yours are full of wonders. To think the fate of all Hisui could rest in something so tiny. It's interesting how catching a Pokemon in one of these things brings the two of you closer together. Oh, hold on. It's that voice. I hear it in my head again. You mean Dialga? Yeah. Seems like Mighty Dialga is willing to lend its strength to this fight. That's what it's telling me. It's certainly excellent news. The Diamond Clan's almighty Sinnoh, or perhaps I should say Dialga, is fearsomely powerful. Everything's ready now, Luke. Take the Origin Ball and hurry back to the Temple of Sinnoh together with Dialga. Prepare well, then make for the Temple of Sinnoh once more. I'm kind of rushing this, I know, but I've been streaming for more than 1.5 times as long as I normally do for this day. So, yeah, let's get going. I think I've been preparing pretty well on all this whole time anyway. And here you are, Lost One, ready to face your fate atop Mount Coronet. Seems a vicious battle might await you. Go where I must. Oh, well said. Now hearken to my words, young ones. Time cannot be severed from space, nor space from time. The being you will encounter at the Temple of Sinnoh is Palkia, ruler of all space. If it is allowed to run wild, space itself will warp and bend here in Hisui, and eventually the very world may be broken. But you have the aid of its counterpart, Dialga, the ruler of time. Therein lies hope. Balance will be brought to time and space, and the world can be once again as it should. Can once again be as it should. Now take Dialga at your side and make for the Temple of Sinnoh once more. I must say, this is quite the intriguing village. Perhaps I'll have a look around before I go. Let's see what your clothier has in offer. Excuse me? Is this the time for shopping? I'll hardly have time for shopping if the world ends, will I, young man? Fair point. Alright, Luke. Once you feel ready, set out. We make for the Temple of Sinnoh once more. We're out. Let's go. Summit Camp. Just the boy I've been waiting for. I know you can buy various sundries at the base camp, but I thought it might be helpful to you if I set up here closer to the temple. I want to have front row seats if there's a chance to see into the world of myth and legend. I'll probably be creeping even closer to the action once the battle actually begins. Oh, but you won't have to worry about me. I'm perfectly capable of taking care of myself. Besides, I know all too well the strength of you and your Pokemon. I've got no doubt you'll have this whole thing tied up in a neat bow before I could possibly be in any danger. We might. For so long, I'd thought that I had to eliminate any outside element that might threaten the people of Jubilife Village. Whether this meant banishing you or seeking to destroy the Pokemon of the temple, I felt it was my only path. You've shown me that I was wrong to think in such a way. Are you ready for this challenge, recruit? Ready to fight. Hey Luke, let's meet tomorrow together. What's that supposed to mean? Saying we've gotten the Diamond Clan. It means you hope you'll both stay safe. Perhaps it's worth listening to what the Diamond Clan has to say sometimes as well. We will support you in whatever way we can, though I doubt you'll need it. Luke, protect Hisui and her people. Protect time and space for her Pokemon. Oh, hey, Spear Pillar now looks the way I'm used to it looking. With the crumbling tower, with the crumbling pillars and such. That's a mixture between Arceus and Palkia. Yep, I was right. How am I throwing at it? Whoa, 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 whoa. It teleported. Well, that was unfortunate. This isn't good. You've got to be freaking kidding me, you spatial rend. Yes. I pressed. Ow. Ah, good. Hey. "41 hours. 6 of them today. Supposed to be a 4-hour stream. He caught it. He really did it, didn't he? My eyes aren't lying, right? He actually went and caught it? Oh, yes! Oh, good show! What a catch! You contained that fearsome thing in the Origin Ball! Absolutely astounding as ever, Luke. Thanks, Sinnoh. Formidable as usual, Luke. Yes. Even the commander sheds a tear now and then. Never thought I'd see the day. Yes, what a sight to have witnessed. Ouch! What gives, Commander? Not sure I deserved a sumo throw. Well, at least it seems this is no dream. Listen up, all of you. We faced a calamity unlike any we have known, but we were able to overcome it by working as one. This calls for a celebration, a festival for us all. Gather your clans! This will be the greatest celebration Hisui has ever seen. Celebrate with the Diamond Clan? 2 clans together, huh? Well, since it turns out we were both following a true almighty sin of our own, I guess the times when we'd fight over whose was wrong or right are ancient history now. I'm sure our ancestors would be shocked to see us agree. But this may well be the best path towards protecting the space we all share. Let us celebrate, for today dawns a new day for all those who live in the Hisui region. Space-time rift is gone, we're still here. And here's the credits. That was well made. That was well made. I like the game a lot. Like I said, I'll be doing post-game and such because I still haven't, sought out all Pokemon yet. So, we're not done with this game yet. Certainly done with the stream, though. That was definitely a game worth playing. I like it a lot. Seems that for once, Game Freak actually put some creativity into their games. I liked it. The battle system and the quelling system both were pretty enjoyable, although really hard. really, really hard for the quelling system. But hey, that's to be expected, really. I mean, it's a boss fight. Yeah, I did not expect that Benny was going to be a ninja. That was one that threw me for a loop. Temple of Sinnoh shows Arceus, and then we blow it up and we get Spear Pillar. That was definitely a hard final battle. Especially when it went and used Spatial Rend on me, come on. But yeah, it's like, bring Dialga up there to fight Palkia, and then you don't throw a Pokemon out a single time. Okay, fine. I bet after Spatial Rend would have been any time that I would have battled, but honestly, I can just throw enough bombs at it, and I don't even know where the bombs came from, they just appeared. You throw enough bombs, and eventually, you can get it down even without throwing any Pokemon out to battle. Thank you for adventuring with us. Unable to take a capture? You gotta be kidding me! I'll go back in the video and take a screenshot. Your ARC phone is beeping. Seek out all Pokemon. Caught Palkia. Well, that's going to close it for today's stream. Like I said, we'll be doing post-game and such next time. Anyway, that's all for today. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.